Hello. Okay, guys. So as you all know who support me, my my main goal is to lead you to Christ and to expose deception, right? And I know a lot of you still love professional sports. I get it. I understand it. A friend of mine last night was trying to talk to me about it. Just I don't like doing it in regards to talking about the game, the players, the competition of it. So what happened today is monumental with the code. It's truly monumental, and I wasn't going to stream today, but I have to. I have to for this. So Newcastle United just defeated Liverpool, who a few weeks ago were regarded as the best team in the world, and they just won the League Cup final. Right? They ended a 70-year trophy wait. 70 is crucial. All right, with the Bible, with Daniel's 70-week prophecy. So before I get into this, do me a favor and just hit the like button. So shout out to my brother Lockwood. He had Newcastle to win the trophy. It was a really good code. Liverpool always have these spectacular numbers. They're a really satanic club, but I knew at halftime who was winning. I figured out at halftime. Lockwood figured it out pre-game. So 70-year drought. What are the 70 weeks of Daniel? Do you want me to present my screen? Hey, Penshaw Warrior. Give me a woo if you want me to present my screen, if you think that it's much better when I do that. Also, my brother Dustin has been working on our project, DNA Decoded, sending me more content, and it's incredible, guys. This mini series is going to change your life if you watch it. So we're working on that and working out setting out a website and getting out the information, because YouTube won't allow it. YouTube won't allow these videos to stay up. So we have to be creative in how we're going to show you it. Penshaw said, I'm from Sunderland and Newcastle, our arch enemy won. Yeah, and Sunderland, you lost yesterday. So I was sent this clip yesterday. Newcastle were travelling to London, right, to Wembley Stadium, and Sunderland were travelling away. And the coaches came across each other, and I just saw the fans, and it made me realise how blessed I am to not be involved in the idolatry. All right, the swearing at each other, banging on the window. All right, and I just looked at that and I just thought, you know what? Those people are lost. They're lost. All right, it's a religion. Can somebody give me an amen if you agree? Let's just be straight up honest here. Right? It's a religion. It's professional football. It's people's outlet. These players are their gods. It's really toxic, to be honest. So I'm going to present my screen. I'm going to break down Daniel's 70 weeks. And like I said, I want everybody watching this to hit the like button. Let's reach 100 likes easily with this, and then share it with your friends and family, because this League Cup final was watched all around the world today. Okay? All eyes on it. So I'll present something to you. Well, I'll present a lot of things to you. Now, let's do this. So we'll go to what it says here. Thank you for hitting the like button. Greatly appreciate it. Newcastle beat Liverpool to win Carabao Cup and end 70-year trophy wait. 70 years. And wait till I tell you why Burn and Isaac scored. It's one of the biggest finds I've made in my life. So stay tuned for that if you're not on my website. Stay tuned for that. Now, 70-year trophy wait. Let's just go to the 70 weeks of Daniel. The 70 weeks prophecy is one of the most significant and detailed messianic prophecies of the Old Testament. It is found in Daniel 9. The chapter begins with Daniel praying for Israel, acknowledging the nation's sins against God and asking for God's mercy. As Daniel prayed, the angel Gabriel appeared to him and gave him a vision of Israel's future. Guys, when Isaac scored, they called him an angel, right? So I'm not going to go too deep into it, but the 70 weeks of Daniel is ultimately to finish transgression, to put an end to sin, to atone for wickedness, to bring in everlasting righteousness, to seal up vision and prophecy, to anoint the most holy. All right, so this is your 70. I know Trump connected to this final, okay? He became the 45th president, didn't he, at age 70? And the opening goal of this game today, we know, was scored after 45 minutes, right? So this is your 70s, but this was so connected to war. It's unbelievable. Remember, the second horseman rides a red horse, symbolizes war. Liverpool, we know their nickname is the Reds. Okay, they just got beat in a shootout, connects to war, to Paris Saint-Germain. And then, what was it? Not long later, they lose this final. And they were well beat, guys. Can somebody give me a woo? They were well beat. When I look at these statistics, well, at least what I saw at halftime, I didn't watch. Look at this: 17 shots for Newcastle, 7 for Liverpool. This is the best team in the world. Like I said, we were told 2 weeks ago. They had 2 shots on target, Liverpool, and Newcastle had 6. Right? So that's not a typical Liverpool game. But let me present this to you right now. Newcastle win 2025 League Cup in Monumental, War and Revelation. Riddle just really played close attention to this code. Really process it, guys. Okay? So here's the 4 main ciphers for the word war in Gematria. 42, 15, 39, 21. All right, I'm going to show you how all these numbers majorly appeared in this final. Of course, there were 3 goals, World War III. Albert Pike predicted 3 world wars. He died on 4-2. All right, so Liverpool win, and they win it. Newcastle win, and they win it 2-1. Byrne and Isaac gave them a 2-0 lead. Chiesa comes on, scores a goal. Why? To get that last little bit of energy from the crowd. All right. And I told a few of my friends, as soon as they put up 8 minutes, all right, Liverpool were scoring. Because you could see the Newcastle fans, even at 2-0 up, all right, in the 89th minute, they're biting the nails. They're like, no way. Surely we're not going to blow it again. And then what? Chiesa scores, and it goes to VAR, those demons. They give the goal. Newcastle fans are in tears. Liverpool fans are now excited again. Anything can happen. But it was going to finish 2-1 for war. So look at this. Newcastle win the 2025 League Cup 2-1. War in Gematria, 21. Newcastle ended this competition with 21 points in the League Cup. I'll try and show you everything. All right, here you go. So Eddie Howe, who is clearly a Freemason and is being touted with the England job, or he was, before a German was given it. Okay, all war. So EFL Cup, Newcastle, 7 matches, 7 wins, 21 points after winning 2-1. All right, so we've got this, right? 21 points in the League Cup this season after they win the game 2-1. All right, so we've got some 21s there. Now, let's continue. Liverpool. All right, it has nothing to do with talent. Let me just go here in all competitions. right? Where we are, all competitions. This is Arnie Slot and Liverpool. Now, Liverpool, this season, right? If we go to the Premier League, look how they have 21 Premier League wins this season. Can somebody give me a woo in the chat? I'm going to add to my presentation. It's what I always do. But Liverpool, 21 points in the league. They're going to win the league, aren't they? And look how many points they have. Liverpool have 70 points in the league. Newcastle just beat them. What's this say? Goals from Dan Burn and Alexander Isak helped the Magpies end their 70-year wait for a piece of major domestic silverware. 70-year wait. Liverpool on 70 points in the league. Newcastle beat Liverpool to end the 70-year drought. Now, how long was Queen Elizabeth? Remember, Queen Elizabeth died in a castle, yeah? Newcastle died in a castle. Let's see this. How long did Queen Elizabeth II reign? 70 years. Can somebody give me a woo? Everyone watching, guys, come on. 25 watching, 25 likes. Yeah? Let's really be serious now about the work that I'm giving you. It's monumental. Pretty much no one in the world can do it. I'm giving you it for free every day with these streams. So smash the like button. Queen Elizabeth, who died in a castle, she reigned for 70 years. Remember, the beast reigns for 42 months. I'll show you why the 42 was big later in the stream. But the queen died in a castle. She reigned for 70 years. Newcastle have just won their first trophy, all right, in 70 years. 70 years. So I'm going to take a little break for a moment, and then I'm going to see what you guys are saying in the chat. So I'll go in and out of sharing my screen. Let's see what you guys are saying. Have we got any good information in the chat? Woo Dirk, much love. Anne, how you doing? God bless you. Dirk said his health is finally coming good. You can finally see a live stream. Thanks, Adam. My pleasure. Jan's in the chat. It's talking about Mohamed Salah. All right. Mo Salah. Again, where is everyone in the chat? Guys, leave some comments. Come on. Now, Mo Salah, from what I heard from my friends, especially Lockwood, he told me straight away that Mo Salah looked like he didn't want to play straight away. That it looked like his body language was like he knew he was losing. I didn't watch it. You're going to have to help me out in the chat. Thomas Lockwood is really good at reading body language. All right. I was so much better at coding sports when I watched them because I could see the body language. I could listen to the commentators. But let me know if Mo Salah looked like he was not interested. The Egyptian king, right? Because Mo Salah, without that demon, is nothing as a footballer. And I've said it. And you're going to throw all these stats at me and all the trophies that he's won. All right? You take away Mohamed Salah's demon. All right? You watch Salah when he's not playing well, is the worst player on the pitch. Okay? Is the worst player on the pitch. But he always seems to pop up, doesn't he? He gets his penalty, he gets his little tap in, he scores the occasional good goal. But again, it's because it's Muhammad. All right, we've got the rise of Islam. He's Egyptian. It connects to the Bible, the Israelites. Okay, how Moses released the Israelites from Egypt, from Pharaoh. Okay, the Egyptian king. The Antichrist is going to claim to be king, but Jesus is the King of Kings. Muhammad, the most common boy's name in England right now. All right. The best player in the Premier League. His name is Mohammed. Do you know what I mean? Hey, Sebas, God bless you. So let me just take a sip of this water. Again, it's not about ability. And it never has been. It never has been at that level, I'm telling you. It's just coded. It's the same in the world of acting, politics. Go purchase my Trump book. All right? Tell me that it wasn't already determined for him to be president before he got voted in. So let's check this out. And what about Man City? Man City, best team in the world, to be in average like that. What happened? What happened there? All right, they went from winning the treble to what? To being happy with a point at home to Brighton. Oh my word, guys, look at this. Atletico Madrid opened the scoring against Barcelona. Alvarez, 45 minutes, like that final. I'm going to have to show you this, aren't I? This is what I mean with my work. It's never ending. It all syncs up, guys. So remember Alvarez, I was just talking about Man City. Made no sense. Why they let him go? Alvarez. And look at this. Look when they opened the score in Atletico Madrid. 45 minutes, just like in that League Cup final, right? And then they scored again after 70 minutes. The 45 and the 70 that I've just given you. Newcastle opened the scoring after 45 minutes to win the first trophy in 70 years. And then Lewandowski, who keeps scoring because he's Polish and he was born in Warsaw. That's why he played in Germany with Dortmund and Bayern Munich. All right. Of course, he scored. Like, how old is he now, Lewandowski? Easy mid-30s, Lewandowski now. And he's still banging in the goals. So, La Liga, just look at the table. Right? Look at the energy harvesting. 60 points, 59, 57. If Barca lose this and win the next game, the 1936, which is the year the Pope was born. All right? Barcelona, a Catholic club. But we'll see what happens. It's just pure energy harvesting. 72 goals for Barca, conceded 27. Goal difference, 45. All right, let me go back to my Newcastle presentation. So I told you, Newcastle win the League Cup 2-1. War equals 21. Newcastle ended the competition with 21 points in the League Cup. Liverpool have 21 season wins in the Premier League. Adolf Hitler, he died exactly 21 years before the Church of Satan was founded. And who opened the scoring? Burn. Like you're going to burn in the lake of fire. Right? Who's going to give me that 21st like for a little bit of banter? Oh, by the way, Sunday equals 21. It's another big 21. In Gematria, Sunday is 21. Queen Elizabeth became the queen at 25, but she married Prince Philip at age 21. She was married to Philip for 73 years. The 21st prime number. Right? And I saw the queen numbers. I left them. A lot of queen numbers for Newcastle. Again, Liverpool, like I said, they had tons of numbers as well. Always is in a final. But today, Newcastle's captain was Bruno. Notice Bruno scored again for the Red Devils today. But look, Super Camp doing all these satanic celebrations. He bleached his hair blonde. It's not blonde anymore. All right, the Brazilian. And his birthday is 1611. The King James Bible was first published 1611. So look, his birthday is the 16th of November. Let me just show you this. King James Bible, 1611. All right, King James. The King James Bible was published 1611. And Newcastle's captain today, birthday 1611. And remember, in Rio, where's the Christ the Redeemer statue, guys? In Rio. Right? So he's number 39. He's number 39. Let's go back here. You see this? War equals 39. War equals 39. Now, let me see what this says here. Let's see what they're saying. Look at this. Oh my word, guys. How often do I keep talking about the flood? Guys, you all need to give me a woo here. God bless you all in the chat. I keep talking about the flood and the second days of Noah. All right, remember when God flooded the earth, he saved 8 people. 8 minutes added time, guys. Donald Trump, his first day in office as the 47th US president. Exactly 8 years after his first day as the 45th. Opening goal after 45 minutes in 2025. And look at this. 2025 League Cup. 2025 is 45 times 45. Come on, guys. Right? The 2025 League Cup final, the opening goal was after 45 minutes. 45 times 45 is 2025, and 20 plus 25 is 45. Give me a break. All right? Give me a break with that. That is insanity. 2025, 45 times 45 is 2025. 20 plus 25 is 45. Opening goal of the 2025 League Cup final was after 45 minutes. And what's his name? Going back to what I said earlier. Guys, his name is Daniel. Daniel. The 70 weeks of Daniel. Guys, if you keep up with my work, this is insanity. Daniel. The 70-week prophecy. Daniel Byrne opened the scoring for Newcastle. They win the first trophy in 70 years. Daniel. Oh my word, Daniel Johnson Byrne. Remember the son here. Oh my word, guys, this is insane. He played for Darlington. I've played against Darlington. I've played against them. And look at his number, guys. It's 33. 33, the boy from Blythe. Local hero, Dan Byrne heads Newcastle ahead. Local hero. They're not heroes, guys. I wish, imagine the people that watch this final were watching my live stream right now, and not just 28 people. Imagine how many people were at this game. Imagine right now if there were 88,513 people listening to this, and not 28 people. Now, let's go back here. Number 39, Bruno Guimaraes, captain Newcastle to their first League Cup title. He's not their number one captain, guys. This was the first game he's captained them, as far as I'm aware, in a competitive game. And the opening goal of the 2025 League Cup final was scored after 45 minutes. So number 39, Newcastle's captain, opening goal after 45 minutes. World War II was fought from 39 to 45. No way. No way. Now, World War II ended in 45, which we are told is the same year Adolf Hitler died. This character on the world stage. So he died in 45, but look how he died, 430. 430, you see that? Okay. 430 is when he died. Exactly 21 years before the Church of Satan was founded. What time did this game begin? I'll let you look at it for yourself. The game began in England at 4:30. Barcelona just scored. Ferran Torres. So 4:30, Hitler dies on 4:30. It's all coded that even when the game begins, guys, like it is absolutely wild. Right, here we go. Let's keep going. Where's my presentation? Here it is. Now, number 33, Dan Burn opened the scoring. Number 33. Let me again just show you this. Let me go here. There we go. Watch this. Sunday, 21 and 33. The League Cup final on a Sunday finishes 2-1 with number 33 opening the scoring. Now, 33 plus 21 is 54. It was Dan Burn's first goal in 54 games. But you see that? It finished 2-1, correct? Finished 2-1. All right, where's this Daniel Byrne guy? His number is 33. 21, 33. This is where gematria, it does have value. I don't use it often, but it does have value. That's not a coincidence. And Hitler, he became the Chancellor of Germany in 33. I'll just show you that. See it? Adolf Hitler was appointed Chancellor of Germany in 1933. 33. We just live in a completely coded reality, okay? There's no other way around it. You can't keep denying it, guys. All right, any of you at this point. If you do deny this now, I feel sorry for you. If you deny the biblical times we're living in, the code, the rituals, the Satanism, I have to just, I feel sorry for you. And I really care about you all. So I want you to see the light. Can I get an amen? See the truth. You can't just keep watching these videos after 5 years of me putting them out, all right, at this level and being like, okay, some good points, but I just think Newcastle were the better team on the day. Come on, guys. Got to do better than that at this point. Now, Newcastle's usual captain, Jamal Lascelles, missed the final with an injury. And he was born on 11/11. You can't make this up. All right, I'll just confirm it. This guy is usually Newcastle's captain. Look at his birthday. 11/11. Right? And look where he was born. Derby. You see how he was born in Derby? Right. Derby County nickname. They are called the Rams. Now this is biblical. Okay? The spiritual meaning of the ram in the Bible is wisdom and discernment. That is something that God has greatly, greatly benefited me with. Now look at this. Guys, smash the like. Come on. Woo! I've got so much work to do today. It's insane. Give me some motivation. Guys, wait till you see this. In the Bible, the ram, remember Newcastle's captain, is Lascelles, all right, born in Derby, the home of the Rams. In the Bible, the ram symbolizes sacrifice, obedience, provision, and divine guidance. With the story of Abraham and Isaac in Genesis 22:13 being a key example, where a ram is substituted for Isaac as a sacrifice. Who got the winning goal, guys? Who got the winning goal? Isaac. And I've told you, it's all about pronunciation. Ask Eminem. It's not about the spelling, it's the pronunciation, it's the frequency of the sound. Isaac scored the winner. All right? As this Lascelles, all right? Did he sacrifice himself with this injury this season so his team could win the cup? Because a lot of these injuries are not real. And like I said, this guy was born on 11/11, World War I. It ended on 11/11. Okay, you see that? Man, I should have the whole world watching this. Just give me some woos in the chat. Thanks to people who do support me as well, guys, on the website, PayPal, Super Chats, nice messages, whatever it is. I appreciate you. So look, 11/11. 11/11. And who had to be the captain? We saw it. It had to be number 39 for war. It had to be the 39 for it all to just play out. Now, it gets even better later. So, Jamal Lascelles missed the final with an injury, and he was born on 11/11 on the 75-year anniversary of World War I ending. 75-year. Newcastle just won their first League Cup final when? The 75th day of the year. Can somebody give me a woo? And not only that, the opening goal was scored by Daniel Byrne 7 weeks and 5 days before his birthday. So on the 75th day of the year, Newcastle win the League Cup. The opening goal was scored by Dan Byrne 7 weeks, 5 days before his birthday, 75. His first goal in 54 games, 54 days before his birthday. Now, you've got to realize, guys, I ain't going to code Dan Byrne to score. Can somebody give me a woo in the chat? I'm just going to be real with you. I'm not going to code Dan Byrne, number 33. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to spend time coding every player and every player on the bench. I have a life, right? But I will expose this. These 75s. Wow. Like, how? Prior to local hero Dan Byrne scoring the opening goal for Newcastle in the 2025 League Cup final, the last player to score for Newcastle in a major final was in 76. And that player was Alan Gowling. All right, let me find him. Here it is. Is it here? Here it is. Alan Gowling. I can't believe I'm the last Newcastle United player to score in a cup final for 47 years. This is just something that I found. But they had to interview him when it was 47 years. Alan Gowling reflects on his eventful double life. How often do I talk about these people playing different characters? As an economics student, do you know who else was an economics student? Donald Trump. Donald Trump studied economics. And sharing a picture with Dennis Law, the Antichrist changes the laws. Dennis Law just died. You had the Mosaic laws of the Old Testament and that bittersweet day at Wembley in 1976. 76. So Alan Gowling was the last Newcastle player to score in a cup final. Right? And it was in 76. Let's go here. Alan Gowling. Guys, today is 76 years old. Alan Gowling, the last player to score for Newcastle in a cup final, was in 76, and Newcastle have just won the League Cup final on his 76th birthday. Today, March the 16th, 2025. This guy was born in 49. Guys, he's 76 today. He is 76 today. Look at him holding up that number 10 jersey for Satan. He played for Man United, the Red Devils. This has been going on our whole life. The code, the wickedness. And we just never knew. I didn't know. Now I do know. I'm letting you all know. And still people don't want to know. John 3:16. This is today's date. 3:16. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish but have everlasting life. Can I get an amen if you agree with that? Patrick, God bless you in the chat. Today's date's 3:16. A span of 3 months and 16 days after Eddie Howe's birthday, Newcastle coach. Who just won the League Cup with Newcastle? Right, give me a break. So, 76, look at this. Let's go to all competitions this season. Get ready for this. Newcastle beat Liverpool today. Now look at Liverpool's record this season. Guys, 7 draws, 6 losses. Happy birthday to your son, Cozy. Much love. See this 76? So Liverpool now have 7 draws and 6 losses on Alan Gowling's 76th birthday, who was the last player to score for Newcastle in a cup final, which was in 76. Give me a break. You know what I mean? Just give me a break. Now, 7 times 6. 42. You see it? 42. Let's go back here. What does that say? What does that say? 42. Now, wait, at Barcelona, 4-2 up. If Barcelona are winning 4-2, guys, after the code that I left. Somebody coded Yamal as well. Oh, my word. I'll have to show you this later. This is all Kobe Bryant. What the heck? Let me just take a break. I need to check something. Let me just put this up from Patrick. Where have I gone? Oh, here it is. Mark 7:6. He answered and said unto them, well hath Esaias prophesied of you hypocrites, as it is written, this people honoureth me with their lips, but their heart is far from me. Guys, that is so many people who claim to be professing believers in Christ. All right, they honor God with their lips, but their heart is far from him. Paradigm said, incredible work, brother. It's fascinating, I have to say. You know what? I really appreciate your kind words. Thank you very much for that. Guys, I was just talking about 42, correct? Give me a woo in the chat if I was just talking about 42. Let me know. Oh, was I just talking about 42? In the chat. Yep. And what happened right as I said it? What happened right as I said 7 times 6 is 42? Here's what happened. That happened. All right. People asked for my insight on the website for this game. I said Barcelona. And somebody on my site said Barcelona would score 4 goals. Oh, my word. I'll have to show you this. All right. I'll have to find it on the site. So let me present the screen. Give me one moment. I'll read your comments out. Be patient with me, please. Now, look at this. As I was talking about 42, look what happened. Guys, you can't make this up, how connected I am. No wonder people call me Neo. I'm talking about 42, and right as I say it, Barcelona made it 4-2. And Cozy's saying 7 plus 6 is 13. Look how many shots Barcelona had. 13. Guys, Atletico Madrid don't often concede 4 goals. And if they lead in a game, they usually win. They led twice. I'm going to put my website link in the chat. For any of you who are not there, you really should give it a go and be part of this community whilst you still have the opportunity to be part of a community like this with where the world is going with censorship. So if you're going to sign up to my website, let me know. Give me a woo in the chat if you're going to do that. So 4-2. Now, let's go back here. Arnie Slot, right? Liverpool only played 6 games in the League Cup this season because they're one of the top teams. They only play 6 if you're going to get to the final. 4 wins, 2 losses. Cheers, Cozy. Look at this. 4 wins, 2 losses, 42. They played 6 games in the League Cup this season, winning 4, losing 2. 42. Which goes with those 76s. Come on. Now, war equals 42. World War equals 42. Albert Pike. Next. This guy here predicted 3 world wars. He predicted 3 world wars. When did he die? 4-2. 4-2. Now, let me ask you this in the chat, guys. How many goals were scored in this final? How many goals were scored in the 2025 League Cup final? Three. Okay. 3 goals were scored. Albert Pike, this guy here, guys, he predicted 3 world wars. And he was 33-degree Freemason. Who opened the scoring? Number 33. All right. I know for some of you new to my channel, it's like, what is this? Okay, this sounds interesting, but what is this? Albert Pike, how does he connect to this League Cup final? Surely not. Well, yeah. Albert Pike and the 3 World Wars. He predicted 3 World Wars, guys, and he died on 4-2. And if we go back to him, all these statues of him, because that's what happens with these Freemasons. They mock God with this idol worship. They want to live forever. That's what the statue is, guys. It makes them like eternal. Like to them, it means that they live forever. 7 times 6 equals 42. War imminent. Exactly, brother. But look, burial, house of the temple. And they're going to build the 3rd temple, where the Antichrist will reveal himself as the son of perdition. Now, look how Albert Pike was born on 12/29. Who's the only player to ever win 3 World Cups? Pele. When did he die? 12/29. In Albert Einstein Israelite Hospital. Israelite. But he died on Albert Pike's birthday, guys, who predicted 3 World Wars, and Pele is the only footballer to ever win 3 World Cups. Yep, 12/29 is the 201st prime. State of Israel equals 201. Trump's first day in office was the 20th of January, 201, the 47th president. He was the 45th. He connected to this game again, like he connects to every game. Agent D says there's an NHL game going on right now. The losing team has 42 wins and the winning team 24 losses. Oh my word. Just connect. It'll connect to this. I said Barcelona in a Kobe riddle. All right, in a Kobe riddle. And look, 2-4, his jersey number. 4-2. His first NBA Finals, he won 4-2. All right, this is why. Look, Barcelona now 60 points. Kobe scored 60 points in his last ever NBA game. All right? And Barca got the 81st win against Atletico. Kobe Bryant's highest scoring game was 81 points. So enough is enough with this now. It's absolutely ridiculous. Look, 75 goals. Somebody said on my website, Barcelona score 4 goals, right? They'll have 75 goals scored, and they'll do so on the 75th day of the year. That is insane. Can somebody give me a woo for that person? I'll have to find out their name. To say that Barca might score 4 goals against Atletico away, and they did, and to give justification for it, XRP turned 666 weeks, 6 days on the Pi Blood Moon Eclipse. Amazing stuff. RR, you're very good at what you do. God bless you. The death in the swimming pool of 2 in-laws of New York Yankees legend Mariano Rivera, like River, who wore jersey number 42 and whose nickname Sandman sums up to 42 in gematria. Cozy, that's just crazy. But you see the river with the swimming pool with the water? Oh, I didn't read that out, did I, with this? Bruno Gomes breaks down in floods of tears immediately after historic Newcastle win. Guys, floods. The flood, God flooded the earth. And look at this, guys. This is going to be me when Jesus returns. Can somebody give me an amen? This will be me when Jesus returns. Going out of my mind. All right? Yes, the Messiah, the King of Kings. Not because... Look at Newcastle's goalkeeper. His name's Pope. On a Sunday. Pope. It's just unbelievable. It's all a show as well. Now this right here, guys, you've got to stay away from it. It's a big part of my work. You don't want to be one of these people waving scarves. All right? In tears. You don't. First major domestic trophy since 1955. 55, Satan. All right. Huge number with Satan. It's all for these fans. They deserve everything. Why do they deserve everything? When I first came here, I said I wanted to put my name in history. He probably already had a deal for that to happen. Look at this. Rob McElhenney. All right. Remember, he invested in Wrexham, just like Ryan Reynolds. Guys, they're Hollywood actors. Can somebody give me a woo in the chat? Hollywood actors are now buying clubs. If that's not a sign that it's all a show. Wrexham even had a show on Netflix. Guys, what more do you want? And then they get promoted, and then they get promoted again. All right? And people justify it. Well, it's because they got all that money invested in them. Wrexham, guys, they play in Wales. The Red Dragon. Satan. Look, Alan Shearer. What does a shearer do, guys? They shear sheep. Alan Shearer is the all-time leading goal scorer in the Premier League. A shearer, guys, shears sheep. Jesus is our shepherd. Alan Shearer did the Baphomet. All right. Celebration when he scored. Look, sheep shearing. Sheep shearer. You know what I mean? It all goes back to the Bible. And Kobe, guys, equals 75. Kobe equals 75 in Gematria. Let me go here. You know, Barcelona, 75 goals scored in La Liga. All right. On the 75th day of the year, and Kobe equals 75. And 33 and 21 again, just to back up what I said. Just like Kobe died on, look, Kobe, 33-21. When did Kobe die? He died on a Sunday. All right. Look, Kobe died on a Sunday, 33-21. Kobe, right after he left Catholic Mass. And who is Newcastle's goalkeeper? Pope. Who's the head of the Catholic Church? The Pope. Oh, wow. Now, this was Liverpool's 47th game in all competitions. Which, I'm trying to show you everything. Be patient with me. Look at this. It was their 47th game in all competitions. You see that? 47. Trump. Oh, my word. Look how many goals they've conceded. Guys, 45. Come on. All right, let's get that chat going. I've just found this. All these 45s. They've conceded 45 goals this season. Are you kidding me? And look at that 107 scored. Israel was invaded by Hamas on 10-7. The beast of Revelation, which reigns for 42 months, has 10 horns and 7 heads. What about Lionel Messi, number 10, who scored 7 goals at the recent World Cup, which was all rigged, right? And Argentina have won 47 all-time World Cup games. There's 7 seals, guys. The first 4 of the 7 are the 4 horsemen. Right? Straight up. That's mental. But 47. 47 connects to 15. Remember last year, the best player in the Premier League was number 47, Phil Foden. I coded it before the season began. He'd get player of the year. 47, the 15th prime. Let's go back to my presentation. War, 15. 15. Now, going back to Liverpool, if we go back to the League Cup this season, look how many goals they scored. Can you see it? Give me a woo in the chat if you can see it. In this season's EFL Cup, Liverpool, right, 15 goals scored. Let me know if you can see it. 15 goals scored. That's why they had to get that goal right at the death. It had to be 15. Had to be 15, guys. And look, 4 wins, 7 goals conceded. Another 47. Another 47. Now, look how 12 points in 6 matches. 12 points, 6 matches. In the Bible, the beast reigns for what? 1,260 prophetic days, which is 42 months. So, Liverpool, 12 points, 6 games. Look at Revelation 12:6. If this should be leading you to the Bible, guys, it's the goal of my work. I make myself physically sick doing this work. Because I make about 1,000 finds in one stream. You've got other coders making one find and obsessing over it. I'm doing like 1,000 in one. Revelation 12:6. And the woman fled into the wilderness, where she had the place prepared of God, that they should feed her there 1,203 score days. This is 42 months. Right? And again, 12 points, 6 matches. 126. Kobe died. Kobe Bryant. All right. Remember LeBron James has stake in Liverpool. Kobe Bryant, when did he die? 126. The whole world changed after he died. Yeah, that's true. St. Patrick's Day. Do you know Patrick Mahomes was born on the 75-year anniversary of the NFL being founded? Yep. And now you're telling me it's St. Patrick's Day tomorrow? Do you know tomorrow, another 76 guys, they're going to be celebrating, aren't they? They're going to be celebrating on the 76th day of the year. Tomorrow. There's another 76. Tomorrow's the 76th day of the year. Wow. Come on. All right, I'm going to finish this off. What's this? On Nephilim bloodlines. It's really interesting. Now, let me show you this. Oh, my body is aching, guys. Can you guys pray for my body? I'm in so much pain in my throat now as well. Let me just show you this. 42 chapters in the book of Job. That's amazing. So let's go to the scorers. The opening goal was number 33, yeah? 33. Isaac made it 2-0, number 14. And then Chiesa came on to do his ritualistic goal, number 14. So let's just do some math. 33 plus 14 plus 14. Guys, can you see it's 61? Ancient Kemet, Egypt had the 42 laws of Maat. Wow, incredible work. Daniel 12:6. And one said to the man clothed in linen, which was upon the waters of the river, how long shall it be to the end of these wonders? Beautiful stuff. Holy Father, bless Brother Adam. Thank you so much. I've already been blessed by Patrick, okay, in many ways. But God has got me. After this stream, I'm going to be wiped out, though. But look at that. Number 33, number 14, number 14. 61. You see it? Give me a woo if you can see the 61. Now, Revelation 6:1 is where the 7 seals are opened. Revelation 6:1. It's when the Antichrist reveals himself. Thank you, Dirk. And I saw when the Lamb opened one of the seals. This is the first seal. And I heard, as it were, the noise of thunder, which is why the Thunder are dominating the NBA. One of the 4 beasts saying, come and see. Come and see. Revelation 6:1. Now, let me bring you to the date calculator. Now, World War II It began 9/1, 1939. Right? And it ended 9/2, 1945. Watch this. Guys, can you see this? I need you to get chills here. World War II lasted exactly 6 years and 1 day. Exactly. And look how it ended on 75 date numerology pure with all my 75s. Today, the 75th day of the year. Look, World War II began September the 1st, 1939, and it ended, all right, September the 2nd, 1945. World War II lasted 6 years and 1 day, 61. We go back here, the jersey numbers of the players, Byrne 33, Isaac 14, Chiesa 14, 61. I've told you it's about war and revelation. And the first seal of revelation is Revelation 6:1. No, this work needs to be seen by the whole world. So please help me in any way you can. Or give me advice on how I can make this work get out to more people. Or maybe it's just you guys who are supposed to see it. And I just got to stay humble. Perhaps it's that. Now, this next bit is crazy. So, both teams, number 14 scored. And World War I began on 28/7, the 14th pentagonal number. So World War I began 28/7, the 28th of July, which is Harry Kane's birthday, who's playing in Germany right now. All right. 287 is the 14th pentagonal number. And both teams, number 14s, scored Isaac and Chiesa. No way. So I'm going to do about another 10 minutes because my head is pounding. But I don't know how I'm able to see this, honestly, other than it being divine. Because I don't gamble. I'm not watching these sports. I'm not like into them. But the way I can expose them is unmatched, I believe. Now, this last bit, I think some of you are going to lose your mind with what I'm about to show you. I really do. And I hope you lose your mind here in a good way. All right? Give me a second. I'm going to close all these tabs. There's too many open. This is the grand finale, guys. This is the grand finale. I could just do a video on this. If I find the energy, I might. Just give me a moment to just get this all set. Because it's just, there's so many things, man. All right. Here we go. So, I'll present my screen. This is just obscene what I'm going to show you. Oh, let me just deal with it. I'm just going to share my screen, guys, and if I get the wrong tab, I'll find it. So I'm losing my focus here. All right. Here we go. Watch this. All of you, guys, can we have 3 of you just give me a woo in the chat? Because this next find might bring you to tears. I think it could literally bring you to tears. With what I find here. So I showed you this, didn't I? That Newcastle's captain, Lascelles, was born in Derby, the home of the Rams, right? The home of the Rams. And I showed you that Isaac got the winning goal. Isaac got the winning goal. Isaac, right? Now, watch this. Byrne opened the scoring. Isaac scored the winner. So think about the word Byrne And then think about Isaac. Are you ready for this? And think about how Newcastle's captain, their main captain, was born in Derby, the home of the Rams, Derby County. Well, watch this. I'm taking you to Genesis. I'm going to read it all out. I'm telling you, this might lead some of you to tears. Genesis 22, 1 through 19. This is why I do my work. And it came to pass after these things that God did tempt Abraham and said unto him, Abraham, and he said, Behold, here I am. And he said, Take now thy son, thine only son, Isaac, like Isaac, whom thou lovest, and get thee into the land of Moriah, and offer him there for a burnt offering. I've got goosebumps. Guys, Dan Burn scored the opening goal. Isaac got the winner. All right? And you had God telling Abraham to send a burnt offering of his son Isaac. Burn Isaac. Oh my word, guys. Oh my word. Are you getting this? This is bigger than gambling or whatever you want to focus on. This is, oh my, let me keep reading it. For a burnt offering upon one of the mountains which I will tell thee of. And Abraham rose up early in the morning. Let me just show you something right now. Tammy Abraham, Newcastle, right? Newcastle's new target. Look. Abraham. If Tammy Abraham goes to Newcastle after this code, Newcastle consider 26 million. Tammy Abraham, the father of Isaac. And Abraham will be playing up front with Isaac. It'll be Abraham and Isaac. If this happens, oh my goodness. Newcastle have now made contact with Tammy Abraham. This 7 days ago. He's playing in Rome, where the Vatican is. Newcastle want to sign outstanding England player, Abraham. Look, tempt the striker. Tempting. Oh my word. Now let me go back to what I was reading. Patrick, give me an amen if you're enjoying this and you're still here. And Abraham rose up early. That's why they always talk about how Tammy Abraham's so good at rising, because he's good in the air. He wins all his headers. And Abraham rose up early in the morning and saddled his ass and took 2 of his young men with him. And Isaac, his son, right? Remember I told you Dan Burn. Dan Burn, look at his middle name. It has son in it, John's son. Remember John wrote Revelation, but son, he's got the son. And there was going to burn the son. All right, look at this. All right, Abraham was going to send a burnt offering of his son, Isaac. Okay. Where is he? Where's Isaac? I'll just show you him. This is the Isaac I'm talking about. All right. Alexander Isaac. This is Alexander the Great it connects to as well. Okay. So, Isaac. Right, let me continue. I'll read it out and And Isaac his son, and clave the wood. Remember Chris Wood used to play for Newcastle, and now he's playing for Forest, but Christopher Wood, Christ in his name, played for Newcastle, dominating this year, for the burnt offering, and rose up and went unto the place of which God had told him. Then on the 3rd day, remember this final had 3 goals, and Burn wears number 33. And on the 3rd day, Abraham lifted up his eyes and saw the place afar off. And Abraham said unto his young men, Abide ye here with the ass, which is the donkey, and I and the lad will go yonder and worship and come again to you. Think about all the worship Dan Burns getting today and Isaac. And Abraham took the wood of the burnt offering and laid it upon Isaac, his son. And he took the fire in his hand and a knife, and they went both of them together. And Isaac spake unto Abraham his father, and said, My father. And he said, Here I am, my son. All right? All the stuff you see in Star Wars is just mocking this, guys. Right? It's just blasphemy. And he said, behold the fire and the wood, but where is the lamb for a burnt offering? And Abraham said, my son, God will provide himself a lamb for a burnt offering. So they went both of them together. And they came to the place which God had told of him. And Abraham built an altar there and laid the wood in order and bound Isaac his son and laid him on the altar upon the wood. And Abraham stretched forth his hand and took the knife to slay his son. Because Abraham would do whatever God told him to do. All right? Because you're not supposed to love your family more than you love God. That's hard for a lot of people to fathom, but you won't have a family without God. And the angel of the Lord, remember what they're saying about Isaac. All right? Let me see what they're saying about Isaac. Let me just keep this here. Isaac, Newcastle, angel of the tune, I think they call him. Right? It's not showing it, but look, the angel of the north. The angel of the north, guys. The angel of the north is in Newcastle. The angel of the north dons like Donald Trump, dons Newcastle United shirt ahead of Carabao Cup final. Oh my word, I'm just saying this now. Are you kidding me? Oh my word. What am I seeing? The angel of the north. Oh, I have goosebumps. I have goosebumps. If this isn't idolatry, guys, this angel is wearing a Newcastle shirt. The angel is wearing a football jersey. I am telling you, the beast of Revelation has permission to take out 25% of the earth. Look at this angel, guys. 25 on it. The four horsemen can take out 25% of the earth. Famine, war, pestilence, all leads to death. I'm telling you, it's a fourth of the earth, 25%. Oh, I can't believe I've just caught that. A huge Newcastle United flag over its body. Oh my word. Let me go back to this. And the angel of the Lord, let's go back to that. The angel of the Lord. Oh my, guys, this is something special. I didn't realize it was this good. No. And the angel of the Lord called unto him out of heaven. Did you see heaven has just come on the scene for Manchester United? You see this guy? Aiden Heaven. Gus, it's been a while. You do amazing work. I'll read that out in a moment. Guys, the Red Devils, look, who's playing for them? Heaven. Heaven. No way. Wait, worrying Aiden Heaven injury. So Heaven's injured. Heaven is injured. Oh my word. Look how he's number 26. That number I've told you. God equals 26. There's 26 letters in the alphabet. All right. Adam equals 26, the first man. All right, I'm definitely finishing this off now. And the angel of the Lord called unto him out of heaven and said, Abraham, Abraham. And he said, Here I am. And he said, Lay not thine hand upon the lad, neither do thou anything unto him. For now I know that thou fearest God, seeing thou hast not withheld thy son, thine only son from me. Because God gave his one and only begotten son, he was going to see if Abraham was willing to do it. Abraham was willing to do it, guys. Because you know who's number one in Abraham's life? God. You know who's number one in my life? God. Now, for a lot of you who go, this is sick, this is vindictive, this is an evil God. Well, no, God's perfect in all of his ways. All right? And Abraham lifted up his eyes and looked, and behold, behind him, a ram! A ram! Lascelles, right? Newcastle's captain, born in Derby. Born in Derby. I showed you Derby County. Their nickname, right? Their nickname is The Rams. Newcastle's captain was born in Derby. Derby County Football Club is nicknamed the Rams. We go back here, all right? Instead of sacrificing Isaac, they sacrificed a ram. No way. This is coming from God. I've got goosebumps all over my body. All right, I really have. This is just too much, to be honest. This is why it exhausts me. The finds that I make tire me. I'm going to keep going. So again, and Abraham lifted up his eyes and looked, and behold, behind him a ram, caught in a thicket by its horns. And Abraham went and took the ram and offered him up for a burnt offering instead of his son. And Abraham called the name of that place Jehovah, as it is said, to this day, in the mount of the Lord it shall be seen. And the angel of the Lord called unto Abraham out of heaven the second time. Remember, Isaac scored the second goal of the game. You've got Alexander II, all right, who controlled Russia. And said, by myself have I sworn, saith the Lord, for because thou hast done this thing, and hast not withheld thy son, thine only son. So remember, God did this. He gave his one and only begotten son. That in blessing I will bless thee, and in multiplying I will also multiply thy seed as the stars of the heaven, and as the sand which is upon the seashore. And thy seed shall possess the gate of his enemies. And in thy seed shall all the nations of the earth be blessed, because thou hast obeyed my voice. So Abraham returned unto his young men, and they rose up and went together to Beersheba, and Abraham dwelt at Beersheba. Oh my word. I am in shock. I am in shock. I just am. That was in 2023 when they lost to who? The Red Devils. They lost to the Red Devils in 2023. And just to finish off, Newcastle ended with 21 points in this year's League Cup. Liverpool 12. Now, before I read the verse out, just look at the math. Newcastle 21 points, Liverpool 12. What does that equal? 33. Who scored the first goal? Number 33. How long did they say Jesus lived for? 33 years. Right? Sunday equals 33. People say Jesus began his ministry at age 30 and he ministered for 3 years. So look at this. Revelation 21:12. And had a wall great and high, and had 12 gates, Liverpool 12 points, and the gates 12 angels, and names written thereon, which are the names of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel. Well, I think one of the best codes you'll ever see in your life here. I really do. Look at my face, guys. I'm going sick. I can't believe that connection with Abraham and the ram and Isaac and the wars and the 21s and the 76s, the 42s, the captain number 39. You know what? God wins. Newcastle might have won their first trophy in 70 years. Do you know what? God wins. He's already won. Yeah, 33, the 21st composite number. Very good. Great addition. Great addition. We live in a coded reality. Just wait. Guys, can you all hit the like button? I'm about to leave in a minute. Please hit the like button. Surely you must appreciate this to just hit a like. You know what I mean? There's 47 watching. There's 30-something likes. Come on. If you could do that, all of you, it just helps. Because again, guys, this is monumental information. It really is monumental. It's not just putting stuff in a calculator. All right, it's literally biblical. It's biblical. I'm using this code to try and lead you to the Bible. I have 12.6 thousand followers. Again, the 126. The beast reigns, 1,260 prophetic days. I think we're right at the end. The illusion in the new Superman movie trailer, which comes out this year, the year of the snake, it shows people praying to him. Obviously wears a snake logo. Also in a new cartoon, it shows Superman crucified. The crucified Superman. I know they did some blasphemy with Wolverine and Deadpool. There was some real blasphemy in that movie towards Jesus. Guys, you can't mock God. Why don't you get any credit from famous people? Because they're in on it, Mr. Man. Letitia is in on it. It has to be. If Letitia really cared like he acted, all right, he'd be telling all of his friends, wouldn't he? He's got the ability to speak to thousands of pro footballers. I don't trust Letitia. I'm sorry, I don't. He should have done a tweet about go to the illusion. This guy, he literally showed me my whole career's coded, the Premier League's coded, the World Cup. I did a stream with him. He didn't do that. He just came on my show. Wow, the guy who designed the Angel of the North's birthday is 6 months, 16 days ago. What, his birthday? No way. This is crazy, Gus. 616, the alternate number of the beast. 6 months and 16 days, 198 days. 1,213 weeks since tested positive for COVID. 1213, 198th prime. Bavarian Illuminati 198. Oh my word. Yeah, the Daredevil is Batman has horns. Spider-Man does that with his web. He puts up the devil horns. Guys, Marvel, it says that they'll marvel after the beast. You got these Marvel movies. Bible says they will marvel after the beast. And Marvel's universe is 616. The universe is 616. That was Liverpool coach's birthday, Klopp. Kobe Bryant 616 against LeBron James when he played in the NBA. Illuminati 5-1. Newcastle got their 51st win versus Liverpool. That's incredible. Euro 2024, the first game was 5-1 on Donald Trump's birthday. The Reds, obviously, he is Republican. There were 51 games at the Euros. Messi, 13 World Cup goals, 26 games, 1,326, the 51st triangular number. Yeah, exactly, Dirk. I don't trust man, guys, I don't. I trust God because God is perfect in all of his ways. And you know who trusted God? Abraham. Abraham did. Moses did. The disciples did. Okay? That's where you place your trust in Jesus Christ, the King of Kings, the Lord of Lords, the Alpha and Omega, the Lord and Savior. All right? The Redeemer. Oh, and before I end, guys, I'm going to stretch out my... All right, 1, 2, 1, 3 days. That makes more sense. God bless you, Henry. New Jersey Devils have a devil mascot. Yeah, you got Man United, the Red Devils. Like, it's... Yesterday, I coded Duke, Blue Devils. They won. They came back at halftime and they won. I like the Blue Devils, Duke. Do you know what I mean? And you should have seen my Duke code yesterday. It was absolutely insane. Do you want to see it before I go? You want to see my Duke code? Oh my word. This is college, guys. This is college basketball. I don't know why I don't code all the games because I nail every game I do with college, it seems. I don't know why I don't constantly code them. But watch this. I'm going to sneeze. I'm going to have to go stretch my back. I don't just code the Premier League, guys. I don't just code the Premier League. I've coded pretty much every sport you can think of and being accurate. So let me just screenshot something. Definitely getting a bit sick here. All right, I'm going to go stretch my back out in a second. I'm going to buy a new chair. Like I said, don't worry, I'll get a new chair. It's just finding time in the day to just go get it. Where is it? No, I'll get through this. I'll get through it. I'll share my screen, then I'm going. Read this. I'll just present it to you. I don't know if I'm going to say it because my voice is going. This is college. Just let me know in the chat if you can see it. If not, I'll have to read it to you. Because this code is special, guys. Do you know Anton LaVey, who founded the Church of Satan? He has a son and he called him Satan. He has a son called Satan. I'll do a stream about it. Like Duke, right? They were losing at halftime. I think it was 38-33. They were down and they became like even money. If Blue Devils win, they become 31-3. Revelation 3:13 or 3:13, whatever you want to see. But it's the 3:13, the 3:13. He that hath an ear, let him hear what the Spirit saith unto the churches. Pope Francis became Pope on 3:13, 3:13. And Francis has canonized 911 cardinals. All right? Duke just beat the Cardinals. Duke coach was born on 24/8. Kobe wore jersey numbers 24/8. And he died after leaving Catholic Church, which connects to Cardinals. Matthew 24:8. All these are the beginning of sorrows. That's where we are right now. USA is 248 years old. Cardinals can drop to 27-7 for the season, 277 days before the Pope's birthday. 277 is the 59th prime number. The game is 5 months and 9 days before Duke coach's birthday. Pope Francis equals 59. The Eagles, Philadelphia, all right, won Super Bowl 59 and ended the season 18-3. All right. Now, let me show you this. Duke Blue Devils. All right. They won it 73-62. But St. Louis Cardinals, they finished 18-3 in the ACC. Let me see if it shows you that stat. So this is Duke, but where are they? I can't find them. Probably there's so many different leagues, but the Cardinals finished 18-3 in the ACC, and the Eagles, Super Bowl 59. If we go to the score, the Eagles ended the season 18-3. All right. They were 14-3, and then they won 4 games. 18-3. So it's just all coded. Let me just show you that. Eagles 18-3 record. See if it comes up. Philadelphia Eagles had a record of 18-3. 183. And if we go, what's the name of this team? Louisville Cardinals. Louisville Cardinals. See if it comes up. It might not. Yeah, look, they were 18-2. They dropped to 18-3. in a 59 riddle. And Eagles won Super Bowl 59 to become 18-3. Revelation 18:3, for all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her. And the merchants of the earth have waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies. Duke become 20-1 in the ACC. Jorge Mario Bergoglio equals 201. The Jesuit Order 201. Revelation 21. And I saw an angel come down from heaven having the key of the bottomless pit and a great chain in his hand. Right? Now, again, if we go to Duke, maybe I can go on NCAA basketball. Duke. See what comes up. Where are you? Just look at these. They're just little demons, the Blue Devils. Right? I want to go to that game. Again, you got Cooper Flag. Obviously, the flag connects to Philadelphia. He's faking an injury right now. But I wanted to show you like the breakdown of the scores. Maybe I'll go on my website and find it. I'm pretty sure I posted it saying that they were going to... Where is it? Is it here? No, I didn't share it. But the score at one point was 45-47. Right, where are you? There you are. So they're making a big deal that there were no Cooper Flag. So everyone, oh, they're going to lose. They don't have flag. It has nothing to do with ability. St. John's wins as well. My brother Patrick called St. John's to win. All right. Obviously, John wrote Revelation. You got John the Baptist. You got John the Disciple. St. John's wins first Big East tourney since 2000. It's all coded. Look at this with the Queen. Queen Elizabeth was coronated 1953 on 6/2. 1,953 is the 62nd try. And she was married for 73 years. Look at the score. 62-73. And I'll leave you with this. Queen. 62-73. Finished 62-73. It's just ridiculous. The whole thing is just a joke. So yeah, I've got to go now. I am going dizzy. Feel dizzy. But thank you all for watching, all right? Flag might go to Washington. But he could go to Philadelphia. But I don't know. He could go to the Spurs. I'll have to look deeper. My brother Andreas does amazing work on this particular person. Right, I'm going to go, guys. Thank you all for watching. Hope you appreciated this. And I'm going to go rest, I think. Take care. Much love. God wins.